one, you're probably wondering why you don't see the random fandom appear on the screen. Well, that's because we are now known as the KIA zone, Kelly, Ian, Antonio zone.
Get it?
Because Ian did such a good job researching the name Random Fandom. Here we are for a new name for the show. So.
Blame me.
Well, you said it, we just came up with the name. You're supposed to research it, the due diligence on Ian's part. So, anyways,
I thought we came up with it too.
Yeah. So hopefully this name sticks for a while. We don't gotta change it again. But saying that, folks, this following past weekend, Doctor Strange finally came out. Benedict Cumberbatch, the newest installment in the MCU. We've all seen the movie. We're going to start with Ian. Ian, your thoughts about the latest MCU movie? What do you think about it?
I like it a lot. I enjoy it. I feel like it was very fresh. I want at this point, especially in Phase 3 before the next Avengers, I want them having different types of heroes. And that's what you get here. You finally get a magician, a human. He knows the kinds of things that Thor would know, but Thor was an Asgardian, and now we've got, our own, a human.
That's out of a fish out of water for their world.
Yeah. Well, now we know magic exists in the MCU. There's so many people out there saying, there's no magic, you can't do Ghost Rider, blah, blah. There's effing magic. Doctor Strange has always been a part of the MCU, now they finally have magic.
Yeah. And he's good at it, and this does a lot of, it's more like, I guess, Harry Potter style with the casting spells and stuff, but they made it work. I felt like they were clever with it. I feel like, it's really easy for the action in this kind of movie to become very boring, where the magic is just special effects. It's easy for that to become boring. This movie kept me hooked. It kept my interest staying through, and I like the character. He's complicated. There's one part where he's like, and he didn't even think about this before watching the movie, he was like, I'm a doctor. I swore an oath to do no harm, and you want to drag me into a war?
Yeah. That's
I didn't even think of that
someone
before
to fix his
going in.
hands, and then, all of a sudden it's like, now we got a guy on our doorstep, and we want you to take care of it.
Yeah, he's a doctor, do no harm, and then he's got to be a friggin' Marvel superhero.
There's more what the dilemma he had going on there.
Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think?
Okay, so I liked a lot of it, but I had a lot of problems with it. I thought it was like the run length was too short for a lot of these movies they've been doing. Origin stories, especially 2 hours, seems to be a nice mark that you can cover all your ground. This seemed like a lot of parts were hurried along, like his more home life. I'm glad they kind of like crossed over like past that. You kind of get it. He's a doctor. He goes overseas to fix his hands after a terrible accident. But like the girl, she doesn't want. What was her name? I don't remember her name in it, but she was the nurse, and
it was Rachel McAdams. Let's stick with that.
I
didn't want Claire again.
But the magic, like he's saying there, was awesome. It was kind of cool. It was full-blown actual magic, just because you can actually just make it out of nothing kind of thing. There wasn't anything energizing it.
They had a good rule, I'd just like to point out, too, that you had to wear a thing in order to be able to open up a portal.
Oh, that's right.
Which
the ring. That's right.
Very good. A very good rule, because if you don't have that rule, then what's to stop anybody from escaping from any attack, So they had that in there, and that was... So
I didn't even think about that, actually. Yeah, if they want to imprison anybody, then they got the little portal thing without it.
Yeah. Can't be a brass knuckle to me, but...
I don't know.
So you open the door and punch them with it too.
See, that never happened. They should have opened up a portal and punched someone through it.
They did. The guy got stuck in the desert.
No, I know, but when they were switching the thing, but I'm saying that'd be a cool brass knuckle too, right? But so.
For the most part, I really did enjoy it. I just thought there was little things, more story that could have been stretched out. But special effects were amazing. Locations kept changing. I thought was awesome. Oh, and that last scene at the very end when they started to reverse time while they're fighting, that was super cool. That was really cool.
Oh, they said runs things backwards. That was, for me, I've loved all the Marvel movies. Took me a while to get on board with Age of Ultron, but Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch was a great Doctor Strange. You couldn't have picked a better guy to play his character. I've read the comics, not a Doctor Strange guy, but they pretty much stuck to his origin story because he was he's a dick. He was a dick, Doctor Strange. Because he's thinking about himself. He had to, it was more, he started out thinking of himself. That's what it was in the book, to go and heal his hands. But for me, I don't know, it was very anticlimactic. The effects, you guys say they were fresh. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Matrix or Inception, because they look at the effects there, that's what the effects Doctor Strange looked like.
I agree with Inception. I've always thought it looked like Inception.
A little bit more trippier, though.
I don't think they rush the story along. I think the story or stretching it out the best they could. You know, I really like the character who played Mags McFadden. I hope I'm saying his name right. Who played the bad guy there. It just seemed to me. Of course, we're going to make a gazillion dollars off this movie. It's right over $100 million, of course. I felt
open at like 80.
85 actually, 85. But I think to me the movie felt. To me, it just felt like an installment in the universe. Okay, yeah, let's get Doctor Strange in there. Let's get magic. There's magic in the Marvel universe. It's very anticlimactic. The ending there, if you haven't seen it, you haven't seen the movie.
It was a good ending.
The movie spoilers. To me, it's well, I gotta say it because if you haven't watched by now, well, sorry. To me, it was just a loop. You know, you kept threatening the guy. It's going over and over. Like this guy, Dormammu, was supposed to be this evil person. He kind of just caves in over the same thing happening over and over, really. It was so anticlimactic, and then the way it ended. To me, it was
magic, though. It was using magic.
Yeah, but you know what? There's other ways you can use magic. You know what? I think...
Pick away and use it.
You know what? To me, this Doctor Strange could have been more. To me, there's no wow factor. I got no wow factor in the movie. So I can say that and say it's still a solid film. It's a good installment.
Thank you.
But I'm not going to go out. I'll buy it. Just have my collection. Complete my MCU collection, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's not the movie I'm going to say, hey, let's watch Doctor Strange tonight. I might watch it again because maybe I'll like it better the second time around. I did not hate this film, but it didn't like, holy fuck, I love Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Guys, you got to watch it.
Galaxy kind of thing didn't have that same impact.
Well, Guardians, I hate the idea of Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, you guys doing the most obscure comic book.
The first time I watched it, I was not that impressed by it. The second
I
time
was sold the first time I watched it. But Doctor Strange, I didn't hate the fact Doctor Strange being his own movie. I thought to myself, okay, you know, it could be cool to get to bring magic in. So all these magic haters, you know, F yourself now. There's magic in the Marvel Universe. There can be a Ghost Rider. There can, you know. So anyways, solid film. I give it 3.5 out of 5. That's how I rate my stuff. Out of 5, 3.5. You know, I thought the end scene with Thor was cool. That kind of leads more into the, you know, what's good. I don't know if that's leading more into the next Thor movie or into...
It is good. They fast forwarded that.
Yeah.
The truth is, until I recently rewatched Thor: The Dark World, I forgot how that movie ended because it's been so long.
Oh.
And this movie, basically, this isn't really a spoiler. It's just, you know, the tie into the next films is that they basically fast forwarded the timeline on.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So now we know that Thor has discovered that Loki was Odin. That Odin was really Loki being an imposter, and they've captured Loki. They dealt with him now.
But now it's
looking
for
Odin. He's looking for Odin.
This also doesn't look like a tie-in kind of thing. This is more just a scene they took from the new Thor, and they just sort of stuck it there, just like they did.
Batman.
Well, no,
Civil War.
As long as with this movie, I don't want to.
Well, you know what? Doctor Strange is confirmed. Even Cumberbatch said he is an Avenger. You know, and I look forward to seeing more MCU movies. I got no problem for real seeing all. I'm not a hater. I just say as it is. I love all the MCU movies. I don't love this movie. It's a solid movie, but I don't love it. Maybe a second time around I'll watch it. You know?
It's time we wrap this up now. I think you've got 3 very different opinions of the same movie.
Out of 5, Ian, what do you give it?
You know what? You kind of knocked me down to maybe a 3.75.
Really?
Oh, really? 3.75.
Whereas I would have been like a 4, but you know, 3.75.
3. I'd say it's solid 3. There's too much.
You know what? In closing, it doesn't hurt the MCU. It's just not the film I thought it could be. That's all. It's not a knock in the film. I thought it was a good movie. Just didn't it's not like, oh crap, guys, you got to go see this movie. I recommend you go see it. Oh, yeah. You have to watch this movie. You know, but do check out Doctor Strange. Solid film, just not, you know, doesn't get the factor. Yeah. So, folks, thanks for watching us again. Comment, like, subscribe to us, you know, and all the good stuff we always ask of you. For Kelly, Ian, and Antonio, KIA Zone, we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Later. You know something I'm going to tell you? Doctor Strange, that's the fakest thing I gotta say. Magic, all that voodoo, hoodoo, moodoo, jude. Yeah, 100%, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That was not fake. That was real.
Iron Man flying around.
I was learning. No, Iron Man. No, I was learning magic from watching Doctor Strange.
From watching Doctor Strange.
I did. I learned magic. Would you like to see some of the tricks?
I'd love to see.
That were in the movie. Okay. Demonstration. Just do something that you would only do once. Just give yourself a little love tap in the head. Just like that. Just once. Okay. See? Now I stuck you in a loop. And you have no choice. You're doing it over and over and over again. I learned that trick from the movie. How about that? You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks nice doing that over and over
It's
again.
not
Just
fun.
like that. Oh, it is
not
fun.
fun.
Is he saying something?
I don't know. I didn't really listen to him.
Sure.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to get him out of this. Alright, I'm going to get him out of this, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
So, now, do you believe a little bit more in magic, or do I got to show another trick?
Oh, no, I'm fine on that.
You know what?
You know what?
I actually like it better when he wasn't talking.
What? No.
I could mute him. There's a spell for that. Or how about our astral form? Our astral. Remember, we saw a lot of that in the movie.
Yeah.
I learned how to do that. You know.
You know, if we were in astral form, we'd go to a strip joint and not have to pay cover charge.
Ooh. Well, then we want to get back into a corporal form afterwards.
I mean, it's better just to look, not touch. You never know what it is. Women.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Especially if we're downtown Oshawa.
okay, so let's just get to our astral form. All three of us. You know?
What?
Okay, I know you got a wife and all that.
Look how happy he is, eh?
All right.
You know what? I'm really not there. I'm still sitting here.
Is that
Yeah, that's true. In fact, I'm gonna leave you here, but we're gonna, we're all gonna kind of get up. Your body will be here, maybe. All right. Okay. I mean, I'm still working on these tricks. So, anyways, all right. We're gonna snap my fingers. We're all in our astral form. Okay.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Now just get up and follow me.
This is weird. Hey.
Bye.
Alrighty then.